Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Makoa today, Damage Makoa to be specific. We're going to be trying to deal more damage, we've got a loadout for it, we're obviously going to be grabbing the talent as well. Pretty straightforward stuff, it's actually kind of a meta way to play him. I'd probably say like 80% of the time I see Half Shell and Leviathan with one of these two loadouts. The loadout is pretty standard, but Pluck as a talent has kind of fallen off a little bit and I do see it quite a bit less, so I thought we'd make a video on it. It's been a while since I've also covered Makoa. We've got this, pretty straightforward, ammo gen on the right click, cooldown reduction on the right click, reset on the F when we drop below 40%. Then a tiny bit of extra distance on the F and a movement speed buff whenever we get an elimination. This used to be even more ridiculous. 4 seconds, 32% is still pretty good, but it used to be 8 seconds if I remember correctly, which was just ridiculous. Pretty sure the last time I covered him on the channel, we did Half Shell, so if you want to see me play that and the setup here, go ahead and watch the last Makoa video, but I haven't done Damage Makoa in a while and a decent amount of stuff has changed since then. I haven't really played him all that much, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty, but I've just thought it'd make for a fun video. Going to probably stick to the more casual modes. This would work fine in Siege, but I'm just a little bit uncomfortable with Makoa, so I at least want to do the first games in TDM and Onslaught, and then depending on how we go, I guess maybe we'll do a Siege. I think sometime soon I'll do a couple of videos where I just play Siege, because I feel like I've not been doing enough of it on the channel. So if you have any characters you want to see me do on Siege, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I actually could do with some requests to fill up my list again. Alright, well for game 1, we've got TDM Abyss, we've got an Eevee, we've got a Grover, a Tyra, and a Grok. Pretty standard team, although it does combo kind of well with this. Not sure what we're up against just yet, but thank you for all the love on the videos recently. I feel like I say this a ton, but the videos have been doing really well, so thank you for that. Really don't want to overdo it, but I really do appreciate you guys dropping love on the videos and stuff. It's super nice seeing you guys actually enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out. We're up against a Barrack, a General, a Ying, a Willow, and a Zim. Pretty sure I played against that Barrack before, and maybe the General, so maybe the Willow, definitely the Willow before. I think we're in for a bit of a tough time. Definitely seems like one of those games where there's a bunch of people here who are way better than me, so I guess I'll just try and do my best. We'll go ahead and grab Pluck and then the setup. We'll of course start off with some core. Eevee's doing a little bounce thing so she can get to the jump pad earlier. Kind of funny you can still do that. 4 talents. We've got Wormhole, Burn Monster, Spirits Domain, Deep Roots, so pretty standard stuff. Scorn, Focusing Lens, Yomi, Luminary, and Architectronics. So this is a little bit different, not really what I was expecting, but nothing too crazy. Going around this way on this map for the first time in I think ages. There's a hook for the Willow, or not. I don't really know what happened there. I guess I should just sit over here and kind of throw over some 400s. First blood. Nice. I feel really uncomfortable right now. This is my first game in ages, and I haven't played Makoa in a minute. We're going to roll in aggressively here onto the General to get rid of him. Oh, he's on like 2 health. There we go. Hello, Zin. Shot and a hook. I missed the shot, but landed the hook. That's a first. There's a shot for Zin. He should be dead here any second. He's taking a while to go through because he's got so much health. Let's get a shot on a hook on the Willow. That was so bad. Got some more cauterize. There's some shots for the Zin. Hello, Barrack. There's a hook. I probably should have waited for him to use his F like that, but he gets it reset anyway, I imagine, with his setup, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Put up the shield to try and give her a hand. Get a shot on a hook on the Barrack. I landed the shot, but not the hook, so we've had both happen. Obviously, the timing is quite sensitive, but it always confuses me when I land one and not the other when I do them like within like a couple milliseconds of each other. Never know who I should really focus when these team fights are happening. I feel like it should be the healers though, right? That makes more sense. Go ahead and roll in. These guys are kind of stuck. I'll go for the ult. This should secure both of them, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's hook the Barrack. He's not going to be able to go off the map. I guess he got caught on a wall. We still get the bonus damage from our talent, even though we're in the ultimate, which is kind of nice. So put up the Q, let the team do it. There we go. Nice. They are still dealing tons of damage to that shield. Want to try and hook at least one person off the map in this one, because that'd be some good fun. Oh, I guess it's going to be Barrack. I guess he got back on with his F. That's kind of unlucky. We'll pull up the Q, try and save the Tyra because she's surrounded by the Willow Q, which just instantly cleared my shield. I'll grab some more Cauterize. Thanks, Grover, for the ult. This game is very hectic. Just nearly rolled into the Barrack ultimate. Okay, there's a shot and a hook. Again, one but not the other. And then he didn't even move. I guess that's because of Deep Roots, right? Maybe that's what's been kind of screwing me over, because I feel like a lot of the time a hook isn't pulling people. Go over some 500s for the Genos and the Willow. Nice. Just going to dodge the Seedling because that thing deals mad damage when she's gone for the talent. I'm just going to go back with this Eevee. That's Willow going for the ult. I did pull the Q up to try and block stuff. There's a mid-air hit. Oh, I nearly landed the second one. Oh, I just went for this. Oh, can we hook him away from it? Yes, we can. Oh my god, I'm still hovering in the air. That was a freaking play and a half, wasn't it? Just slash at him. There we go. Burn Monster doing work. We can roll in. I can't believe I actually managed to yoink the Barrack away from the ult thing at like the last possible second. Just want to make sure the team's with me here. Shot and a hook. We just countered another. Just countered the Zin trying to ult me again. That's 2 pretty damn good plays back to back. There goes our shield. I guess my stats going to look kind of crazy with that. We'll grab some blast shields. Roll it in. See if we can get a combo on somebody. I don't know how the hell that one didn't hook him. That was kind of bullshit. I feel like my hook is way off today. Do have to give him props where it's due. The other servers are actually pretty decent so far in this one. I should bring the ping counter up. Again, doesn't really mean all that much, but I don't feel like there's really any connection issues in this game, which is good, because yesterday we were having some pretty rough matches. You know, obviously I do want to criticize him when it's bad, but at the same time I feel like I should praise him a bit when it actually works the way that it should. We'll put up the Q again, just absorb a bunch of damage. Hello, Ying, you just stood here. Okay, thank you for the free kill. I reckon my shooting stat is going to be kind of inflated from the Willow. That's what I was trying to say. Barrack is just doing some laps. I guess he's going over this way, trying to get more shots on him, but he's got the 2 turrets, which is a bit rough. Thank you, Grover, for the heals. There's a shot and a hook. We'll pull him round, get the Deep Roots. Can we roll through? Okay, we're still alive at least. Grok's going for the ult as well, so is the Grover. That's a double, but P is gone. I probably would have died there if it wasn't for the 2 of them giving me a hand. Hello, Zin. I think you just spawned. Technically still haven't got anybody off the map, so I should still be giving it an effort. We'll see if we can pull the Barrack round. That one didn't work. He used his F anyway, so we got back on. I'm definitely being a bit of a dick when I keep trying it, but I do want to try and at least get one. I'm totally dead. The drown's scraping me. They're just standing under me. Hello, Ying. Spawned pretty close. There's a shot and a hook. She's blinking away. At least I can see where she is. Follow up another one. Can we get rid of her? Well done, Eevee. Nice, we'll pull up the Q, see if we can save this Grok. He's not looking too good. He is a bit surrounded here. I'm just trying to absorb as much damage as I could for him. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult instantly. After that, I could have gone off the map. That could have been bad. Hook for the Ying. There we go. Actually pulled her all the way around. She's just going to blink away. Hello, Xin. I guess I can roll in and try and get rid of you. Grover coming through with the root. Nice. Willow is blasting me from miles above me. Not even really much point in me trying to hit her when she's that high. Luckily, we are still up, and our Grok's actually doing pretty damn good heals. So even if the Grover's out, we are kind of fine. Shot on a hook combo. Pull him around a little bit. He's using his F. Don't really know where he's placing himself. He is playing around his shield kind of well, but he's not too much of a threat because we have double healer, and he's not really doing too much damage to me. Can I just kill this barrack, please? Oh my god, he's on like no health, and I'm nearly dying. There's a hook. This should do it, right? Okay. That was like the 5th engagement I had with him before he was cleared. That is the Willow going for the ult again, just making my shooting stat look good by giving me a ton of free ones when she pops the seed. She should be gone. Just went for the ult. I'm going to try and hook the barrack off the map again. Oh, his F is up another time. I nearly walked off the map myself. I didn't even get knocked. Grok's going for the ult. This is a very tense TDM game. We don't usually have TDMs that are kind of this serious and go on for this long. We've actually only got 3 minutes left on the timer. Can we hook him off again? Oh my god. Every single time he has his F up, he's purposely saving it because he knows the play I'm going to make. But I am still a little bit salty that I've had him on the edge so many times and not been able to hook him off. We'll just stand here with the Q. I'm going to go ahead and hook the Willow. There's no way she's going to get off, right? Oh, okay. So I get the Willow, but I don't get the barrack out of all of the times I pulled him off. Don't really know how I managed to get her. I guess she just accepted her death. That is, the general's going for the ult, but it doesn't really matter because there is the victory. Definitely a bit of a more serious TDM, but I feel like that worked pretty damn well. I really enjoyed that game. I wasn't doing too bad either, so I'll take it. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats. The Grok did pretty good. The Tower did pretty good. We did pretty damn decent. The Eevee did as well, and so did the Grover. Super solid team. Then for their side, the Jones did pretty damn good. The Ying did alright. The Xin did fine. So did the Willow, and then the barrack also did a really good job. He was top damage there by quite a bit. Props to him. He was playing really, really well. Bit of a pain in the ass, but everybody there in that game, you know, did their role, and I wouldn't really say anybody was to blame for like the loss. Definitely worded that a little bit weirdly, but I think it was a pretty close game. I can't remember what the score was, but I think the reason we won is just because we were dying a little bit less. Obviously, it's a TDM, so it's kind of, you know, self-explanatory, but I feel like we were just surviving a tiny bit more in the team fights, and that's why we had it. Alright, well, for game 2, we've got Onslaught Magic's Archive. Shoutouts to Machete779, that is the Dredge. We also have a Pip, a Lex, and a Corvus. We just wait in 3 seconds and we find out what we're up against. We're against a Willow, a Xin, and a Nara, a Grok, and a General. Did I read that out right? I don't know, but pretty standard teams here on both sides as far as I can tell. We do have the double support again, which is kind of nice. Even if one of them goes for damage, we should be fine. They have the same thing against an Nara, who counters us quite a bit. This might be a bit of a tougher matchup, but I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead and grab Plug, and then the setup worked quite well there in game 1. We'll start off with Cauterize again, get that going as quick as we can. Frost, last time I played with you, it was in the PTS when Vivian was released. I can't even remember when that was. That must be like 2018, maybe even before then. Shoutouts to Nezek. He must have been watching me, or at least known of me, for a really long time, so shoutouts to him. That was Corvus. He's on Studying Visage. We've got Hurl, Death Hastens, Mega Potion. Then for their side, Treacherous Ground, Luminary Spirits Domain, Yomi, and Scorn. So Treacherous Ground is going to be a bit of a pain, but on the upside, she hasn't got CC immunity when she's in her right click, so we can actually hook her. That sounds kind of wrong. We'll go ahead and roll over here, get a shot on the Willow. Where am I getting blasted from? Oh, I'm also being blasted from behind. Okay, for whatever reason, I didn't really realize we were being surrounded. There's a shot and a hook for the Giles. I missed the shot, or maybe I still landed it. I don't know, but we've got the hook and killed him, so that's really all that matters. I actually don't remember how much shielding we had in game 1. I go ahead and check after this one because I didn't point it out because I didn't even remember that I was shielding for a lot because of the Willow and stuff. Let's get a shot and a hook on the Xin, or just a hook. That works. Thank you, Pip. Mega Potion. Freaking mad he was on that. He's pushing up very aggressively. I'm dead to the Genos. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and get some more Cauterize. Bit of a tough one so far. I can't really get on the point at all because we're getting kind of hit from every angle. Definitely have to give Xin props. He's doing a really good job so far. Shot and a hook for the Willow. Again, I feel like I actually landed the shot and the hook. Xin is ulting me and then just massively glitching. How the hell did I just get thrown all the way here? He's still dead because I landed a follow-up shot, but what the hell just happened? That is a really weird play. I can't believe they haven't fixed Xin ult because it's still super bugged. I mean, luckily there it didn't work out too bad. That is the Willow going for the ult. I'm guessing she's going round right side, so we'll just kind of play towards the middle a bit so we can avoid her. Just missed the hook on the Xin. Bit of a pain. Seems like a bunch of them are just up there. He is gone. Nice. We'll pull up the Q just to absorb a bunch of stuff. It'd be really cool if he had a card that made your right click like cooldown reduced depending on how much you absorb with your Q, because that would be a really interesting way to play him with like half shell and then still hooking a ton. Probably a really bad idea though. Who knows? She's going for the ult, but I am CC immune, so a bit of a strange one. Just going to spam my left click. Did I get like walled out there? What the hell just happened? That was super buggy. We'll pull up the Q, kind of wiggle away a bit. Hello Xin. I'm going to shoot and hook you. Okay, I guess you countered my hook and your counter stayed up. You love to see it. Corvus giving me lifesteal is kind of mad. That's actually really, really nice, and we heal him up too. I don't really know what the plan is. I guess I'm just going to wait for the Inara wall to go down and we'll go through here. Shot on the hook on the Inara. Cool. We'll pull her out of her Treacherous Ground because I think she gets damage reduction from it. That wasn't even her Treacherous Ground. That was a Grok totem. I'm just blind. So going into the Billow. We'll get a shot on a hook on him. Cool. We'll pull him around this way a bit. Another shot. He's pulling up the counter. We can just kind of ignore that a little bit. I'm getting absolutely clapped here. We'll pull the Q and go back to spawn because I've got tons of credits. Perfect chance to go ahead and finish off our Cauterize and get a little bit of Haven so we can actually, you know, fully Cauterize people and stuff. We're 100 points behind right now, which is actually surprising because I didn't feel like we were doing too bad. Guess we're going to try and recover it though. I can't believe I missed that hook. Pull up the Q. Just slowly retreat a bit here because my shield hasn't got too much health on it. Xin is pushing up very aggressively here. I'm getting healed a lot, but I'm not really able to output enough to get rid of him. General's just got a triple with the ultimate. Okay, bit of a shame. I don't know how he managed to kill all 3 people with one ultimate in such a weird angle, but I guess he did. Definitely think that damage output is the main problem we're having right now. I feel like we're actually living for long enough. What the hell was going on with my hook there, what was with the massive delay. But yeah, I think the servers have just gone really, really weird because everything feels wrong right now. But yeah, what I was trying to say is we're not really failing at staying alive, we're failing at killing them. That's the main issue. There's a shot dead to the General. So I've definitely played with some of them before though, because I recognize the Zin's name and also the General, so I played with at least 2 or 3 of them. The Willer's a shot and a hook, she should be gone. Nice, we've got enough cauterize that we can kind of get rid of people as long as they're low and we get the combo because the hook's pretty quick. There's more shots on 2 at the General, so he's not gone. It's a Zin going for the ult. There is the Q, he doesn't have guillotine, so we're actually okay. We'll redeploy that. Go ahead and pop the ult, I guess, and push up on the Inara. Okay, she's pulling up. We'll pull a hook. That is the Willow. Don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just slashing away at people. Pip AFK. Maybe that would explain a lot. Don't have any way to judge how long he's been AFK, but he's definitely not here now. Maybe he's just back. Maybe he was only gone for a couple seconds. I don't know. Shot at a hook. We'll pull around. She's going with the F again. That doesn't really annoy me too much. It's just the fact that it gives her a buff. It's kind of sucky. Corvus does have the mark on me though, so we have like 110 lifesteal whenever we land a shot, which is pretty mad. She is gone. We'll roll through the Willow as she dashes in. I didn't get a pip heal for some reason, but he got reset, so it's fine. Shot and a hook for the Zin. Another shot from him. He's going into the Billow. Okay, game is actually coming to an end any second here. 399. I'm probably going to be the last death. There is the defeat. They beat us out there by 300 points. I'm pretty sure we were on about 100, so they tripled, nearly quadrupled our score, which is really impressive. They did really, really well, but I feel like most of the reason we lost that is because of the damage on our side. I guess the stats will clear it up a bit. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Shoutouts to Corby, I'm guessing is how you say that. Also Mr. Speedy and Goddess3, the 3 people who I thought I played with before. Shouts to a lot of them, maybe also the Inara, I'm not sure, but shouts to those 3 for sure. They played really well. But yeah, as I was kind of saying there, the reason we lost that was definitely because of the damage side of things. We did pretty good. We actually had top damage on our side, which is pretty damn impressive considering we had a Dredge, a Lex, and a Corvus and a Pip and stuff. But yeah, Dredge did okay. Pip did pretty decent. The Corvus struggled a tad. His stat doesn't really show, but he was providing a lot of lifesteal, which was very, very helpful. So shouts to him for that. The Lex was definitely a weak link there though as well. 2628k. Let me introduce my girlfriend for not believing you're recording your voice in real time. Osha. I don't really know how to say that name, but shouts to the 4 of them there. It's kind of crazy. That's more than half of the people on their side who recognize me. Most of the people on their side other than the Grok. Don't actually remember off the top of my head if that's the same person as before, because I've definitely had that comment in a video in a game before, but I get that quite a bit. People for some reason thinking that I don't record my like face cam at the same time as I record like my gameplay. I don't know why I do that because it wouldn't really help me all that much. It would be way more awkward to kind of match the footage up and stuff. I guess one benefit, which I definitely experienced ages ago when I was playing ranked and stuff, is that I definitely play better when I'm not having to record at the same sort of time. I guess I used to do live stuff, which would kind of prove it, but I could easily fake that as well. You could fake any of the stuff because it's the internet, even if it is live, but I guess the easiest way to kind of explain it is the fact that I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now, to the point where it kind of just feels natural for me to play and talk as I'm playing. I just kind of let my thoughts go and I just kind of talk shit the entire time. I remember back in the early days it would be super awkward and I'd feel super uncomfortable. Now it feels really, really natural just talking to a camera because I feel like I'm just talking to you guys that actually watch my stuff. It doesn't feel weird at all, although obviously if somebody was watching me through like a window or something, I'd probably look insane. But I reckon if I uploaded a video and edited, it would be way more uncomfortable. The editing is definitely where it kind of seems a little bit more coherent. I can put stuff together and make it make sense a little bit more, and you know, sometimes I have to say the same thing like 4 or 5 times to get my point across because my brain is mush. But for the stats on their side, the Grok did pretty good, the Inara did pretty damn decent, the Willow did decent, the Sin did a really good job, then finally the General Sister did really well. Nothing too crazy there stats wise, we just kind of failed on the damage side of things, and that's kind of it. I could do a game 3, but I honestly feel fine leaving it here. I don't really know what I'd do that I didn't do in the first 2 games. Even though game 2 was a super heavy loss, I feel like I actually did damage Makoa pretty well. I guess if you want to see me revisit this or do anything else with Makoa sometime soon, feel free to let me know in the comments alongside any other requests you've got. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed us, see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty. Good video today. I enjoyed this one. It actually went well. The servers went a bit weird in game 2, but definitely way better than yesterday's video.